my lovely students. Do you want to improve your English speaking skills? But maybe you think you can't because you don't have anyone to speak with. Don't worry, you can. You can improve your English speaking skills all alone, all by yourself. And today you'll get 7 proven exercises and a free action plan to help you do just that. Welcome back to JForrest English. Of course, I'm Jennifer. Now let's get started. Exercise 1, read aloud. Reading is one of the best ways to improve your speaking. And this makes sense, right? Because think back to your childhood. What was one of your favorite parts of the day when you were a little kid? Story time, being read to. Reading is such an important part of a child's development, and that is how children learn language, by reading. But very important, you must read aloud. When I say aloud, I mean the sound of your voice can be heard in the room. So you're not reading in your mind. You're opening your mouth and you're producing sound. And this is so important because when you read aloud, it helps you process sentence structure. You'll learn vocabulary, you'll practice sounds, and you'll improve your pronunciation. Now, as a bonus tip, make sure you read content you enjoy. If you don't enjoy what you're reading, if it's boring, you're not going to want to do it. And there are millions of books out there. So read something you enjoy, and also read something that's relevant to your daily life, because the vocabulary in that is going to help you when you're communicating about your daily life. Now don't worry, because I share all of these strategies and all of the resources in a free PDF action plan. So you can look for the link in the description to download the free action plan. Exercise 2, record yourself reading. This will be easy for you because you're reading aloud, so all you have to do is hit record on your phone. Why are we doing this? Well, did you know that most people hate the sound of their own voice? What about you? Does that describe you? I know it definitely described me. When I first started listening to my YouTube videos, I hated hearing my own voice. So if that's you, put that's me in the comments. So if you record yourself reading, it will help you get comfortable hearing the sound of your voice in English. Now, of course, you must listen to the recording. And as you're listening, ask yourself, did I speak clearly? Did I enunciate my sounds? Did I speak too slowly or too quickly? So you can gain valuable feedback by listening to the recording. Exercise 3, listen and repeat. This is also called shadowing. Here's what you can do. Choose any audio or video, including this video, and then listen to one sentence. Hit pause and then instantly repeat the sentence aloud. Remember, aloud. Your voice can be heard in the room. And as a bonus tip to make this fun for you, imagine you're an actor auditioning for your dream role. So you can be a little dramatic. You can try to match the emotion as well. That will make it more engaging, interesting, and fun for you. Now, I have many videos with shadowing exercises, and I'll share the link to the playlist in the free PDF action plan. So again, remember, you can look in the description for the link to download that. Exercise 4, random question generators. Oh, this is one of my favorite exercises. A random question generator simply generates a random question for you. There are many different links, and I share my favorite links in the free PDF. So again, make sure you download that. So here's how it works. As you can see, you just click a button and it gives you a question. Of course, you will answer that question, and then if you like, you can click the button again for another question. And you can make it your goal to practice answering one question a day. And as a bonus, record yourself and listen to the answer. You will get comfortable with your own voice and you will learn so much. You will receive so much feedback that you can use to improve your speaking. Exercise 5, random image generator. So here, these websites generate an image, an interesting, unique image. To practice speaking, you can make simple statements or observations based on the image. Ask yourself, what do you see? And then describe it in detail. What does this image remind you of? And you can describe your memory in detail. How does this image make you feel? Happy, sad, excited, frustrated, and then explain why. And of course, you can always record yourself and listen back. Exercise 6, record a daily message. Notice that keyword, record a daily message. Again, listen back. Here's the important thing. You do not have to send this message to anyone. You could record a daily message for your friend, your spouse, your parents, but you do not have to send it to them. But you do need to listen to it because you're recording it. Again, this will help you get comfortable hearing your own voice in English. So what can you say in your daily message? You can summarize your day. Share the best part of your day. Share one thing you learned today. Share 3 unusual things you saw or heard today. Discuss a problem, but focus on the solution. Or talk about your favorite meal of the day. And you can add anything else on this list. It isn't important what you talk about, it's just important that you talk, record, and listen. Exercise 7, my favorite, the most unique, be the interviewer. Every morning, I listen to podcasts as I'm getting ready, doing my makeup, doing my hair. And I always listen to educational podcasts, but they're interview style. There's the interviewer and the guest. The interviewer is asking questions and the guest is answering questions. And occasionally the interviewer will make a comment based on the answer or share a story or they have a conversation. I want you to listen to any interview, whether it's a podcast or a talk show like The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon or your favorite talk show, and you are going to be the interviewer. Now, I share my favorite podcasts and some talk shows in the free action plan PDF, so again, make sure you download that. So let's say you use The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon because there are so many interviews on YouTube with your favorite celebrities. So find a celebrity you want to interview. Start listening to the interview. Jimmy Fallon will ask a question and then you are going to listen to the guest answer the question, but then pause. And I want you to imagine you're Jimmy Fallon, and I want you to ask a follow-up question based on their answer. You could also share your opinion based on what the guest just said. Do you agree with it, disagree with it? Or you can share your own personal story that relates to whatever the guest said. And that's just one question. Then you can hit play, continue watching the interview, and then again, pause and take over. You become Jimmy Fallon and you're the interviewer. You are going to have so much fun with this exercise. So now you have 7 proven strategies, and remember, I summarize everything and give you all the resources in the free action plan PDF that you can download. Do you want me to make more lessons just like this where I share tips and advice? If you do, then put speaking tips in the comments below. And of course, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified every time I post a new lesson. And you can get this free speaking guide where I share 6 tips on how to speak English fluently and confidently. You can click here to download it or look for the link in the description. And I share more tips and advice in this video, so make sure you watch it right now.